hated that shit about y'all season last year, though, man. 10-0, 9-0.
That's what I'm saying.
I hated that.
I was the only one, bro. I was the only one the whole season. I had more votes the entire season for myself the 1 week.
I don't think you can get mad at anybody. I've said this to my team. For voting for your team, man. You
Right.
know what I mean?
No.
If it comes down, there's 8 people left, man.
Yeah.
It's 6-2. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
oh, you're
It was a
one of
mob
those
mentality last year. People
gang mentality, man. Big time. Exactly. I've used that term already.
people think for themselves here, you know. No, it's just like you said. It was Dan voted for Brian the first week. I had 3 votes to stay inside the house. America voted me out. And then the only other vote that actually was for somebody, a sympathy vote, if you will, was when Ali voted for April to stay inside the house, and that was it. That was it.
And then he probably went soon because he was odd man
He was
out.
right behind her. Right behind
Next week.
her. Right behind her.
I hated that about last season. Me and my wife would sit at home, man, and watch it and be like,
It's not exciting.
it's not exciting. No, it's not exciting.
It's not entertaining.
These cats can't like that.
No.
Man.
That's why, dude, I got brought back for a reason in that season. Because they're so, dude, I was fucking here for 8 hours in a gorilla suit, and they're so fucking boring. So boring. There's like, that was it. Like, at least you guys talk to each other. They're so fucking boring. And then Dan's just, piece of work, dude.
Like I said, the whole house thinks like that, so that's what I'm going to do because I'm a fucking shit.
And it's one person that says, hey, this way, and then it just goes all the way down the fucking shit tree.
Like dominoes, man.
Mm-hmm. They're like, no, this person. They're like, all right.
Everybody inside. Well, it started that first week.
It was literally 2 nominees were outside. Everybody else was up in the HOH room, and they're saying this person or this person. That was all it was. Every single week. And then they turned when April was HOH, and she wanted to get out Memphis, and they all said no because they liked Memphis.
That's really sheep-like, man.
But you got to also understand, it was the best analogy I say is like when America voted, America knew that it was all of Memphis's friends, family, and fans, all of Keisha's, all of Libra's, and all of Rennie's. 4 against all of my family, friends, and fans. Because, yeah, maybe Michelle's were like, oh, they put a little half-hearted effort to passionately keep me inside the house. All those other 4, if they're watching, they're going to be passionate enough to make sure that I go home because it's going to benefit their player. I came out and I told Evil Dick that. I go, it was a ratio of 4 to 1. I had literally a quarter of the votes. He's like, dude, you got voted out by fucking... I'm like, fucking break it down, you dillweed. He's just such a fucking douchebag. He just thinks, he's like, dude, you got voted out by America, fucking accept it. I'm like, do you want to know why? Not because fucking America, you jackass, because everybody fucking listened.
It's a percentage.
Exactly.
Right.
But he's just, he fucking just knows everything. Him and the fucking house calls and Gretchen. It's like, okay, I had the highest rated house calls last year. Highest. Name the 2 consistencies. You're always the host, you're always the co-host. It's the person that fucking comes in as the guest that brings the fucking views.
Sure.
And like, she was trying to throw it in my face. She's like, yeah, highest house calls ever. I'm like, what changed? I was there. You know, and they're trying to throw it in my face like that. It's like, no. People want to hate a villain, that's fine. Went to the bank. He got a presidential escort to a baseball game when he went to like Boston or some shit. Whatever. To open it up. I think
Spidey, man. Spidey.
I could have took it and ran with it, but I didn't.
I'm married with children. I don't know if I'll be running with nothing but
love and affection.
good experience.
There it is. Eggs and bakey, wakey, wakey. That's what it is right there.
What's reversed?
What it is, what it is, what it is.
Don't get around this with evil dick.
He's just, if you ever talk to him, he always tells you what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like the one-upper. Like, oh, what are you doing? Yeah, well, I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, and I'm thinking about doing this, and they want me to do this, and I'm going to do this. And
I can hear that coming out of his mouth.
I mean, that's great for him, but like people from other seasons would like to be a part of it, but then I guess it doesn't ever happen. Like they're like, he's got this huge opportunity, and they're like, okay, so do you want, like, what are you telling me for? Pretty much, you know. They'll just send a text message being like, oh, I'm doing this now. I'm gonna go do this again. So I guess the person he was inside here, he still is outside. People love him for it, people hate him for it. You know, whatever, it's just him being him. I mean, I could care less, you know, whatever.
What's his house calls? Like, what are house calls?
It's not on this year. House Calls was it was sponsored by somebody, I don't know, but it's just an internet talk show for Big Brother that's totally designated just to Big Brother. Gretchen something, she used to be or is, I don't know, something for a radio station, I don't know, like a host or co-host or I don't know, whatever. But just people giving their opinions about the game. Her never played, and whether she likes you or doesn't like you, you'll know, because she'll talk shit about you or she'll build you up because, oh, well, I liked him because of this, I liked him because of that, or I didn't like him because of this. You know what I mean? Just somebody giving their opinion and voicing their opinion, that's all it is.
During the season or after the season?
Throughout.
During, that's what I thought.
Well, how do you know? You just heard about it from your parents?
No. You have to do it. It was required to go to it after the show, after you get evicted. So... So I got to talk to her. It was hilarious sometimes, but you know, whatever.